Coming up on Look Today, the United Way of the Greater Capital Region launches a fundraiser for Saratoga Code Blue. I've got details. And an Australian Shepherd wins the Westminster Agility Award. I've got those details. And we also have an update on the Joshua Bennett case. It's all ahead on Look Today. Welcome, everyone. I'm Jay Hood Jackson, and this is Look Today. Well, in tonight's program, I sit down with Lois Celeste. She's the executive director of the Saratoga Senior Center, and Ruth Teets. She's the director of marketing and development for the Baptist Health System in a weekly look at seniors. Plus, I also sit down with Maggie Frank. She's the executive director of Wellspring Saratoga. And I've got your weather for the Tri-North counties, but first, these stories. The United Way of Greater Capital Region stepped in to help the Saratoga Code Blue shelter in time of great need. A local fundraiser launched today at 2 p.m. The Code Blue shelter has struggled recently to fund additional nights of service as they comply with Governor Cuomo's executive order. Now, this order states that shelters must take in the homeless when temperatures drop below 32 degrees or lower. Now, we spoke with Mayor Joanne Yepsen about the fundraiser.
And I'm also very pleased to be joined by Bryant Hassett and the United Way of the Greater Capital Region to help provide the support that we need to meet our short-term goals.
Boy, all throughout the Tri-North County, Saratoga, Warren, and Washington County, the Code Blue shelters really are providing a valuable service for our community. Don't forget that. All right, in other news, I've got an update on a story we've been following. Joshua Bennett, who was to stand trial next week in the death of one-year-old Kaylee Castle, pleaded guilty today on reduced charges. Now, a witness has cast more of the blame for Kaylee's death on the child's mother, Rachel Ball. Well, Bennett pleaded guilty to criminal negligent homicide and fourth-degree criminal possession of a controlled substance. Now, this plea will dismiss the second-degree murder and manslaughter charges. Under the agreement, he will serve 6 to 8 years in prison. Now, the sentence will run consecutively with a 6-year term he is serving for an earlier drug conviction. Well, in other news, check this out. A 6-year-old Australian Shepherd from High Goal Farm in Greenwich wins the Westminster Agility Award. The dog's owner and trainer, Wendy Sorelli, guided Holster to victory. It was the first time competing at the Westminster event. Now, according to Sorelli, there were a number of competitors. Holster's win marks the end of a Border Collie reign that started in 2014. We spoke with Wendy Sorelli about the competition.
It involved about 330 dogs competing in the first 2 rounds, and then they took the top 10 dogs in each jump height into the finals. And I was lucky enough to make the finals with our dog Holster. I competed in the earlier 2 rounds with 3 other dogs, Jockey, Colt, and Pico, and they all did well, but Holster was the best of the 4, so he got invited into the finals, and we ended up winning the whole thing.
Wow, roll over. Okay, changing from news to weather. I'm telling you right now, I'm looking outside, and it's pouring rain. This weather's crazy. All right. After an increase in warm temperatures with a significant 60-degree difference since Monday, let's see how the rest of the week is shaping up. For a more detailed look at the weather, we're going to head to the Glens Falls Weather Center for a look at your first forecast. Back to the news. Well, property owners around Exit 18 in Queensbury have agreed to contribute to the intersection improvements. Now, in light of all of the new development around the intersection, there's a need to handle the influx of traffic. Property owners said that they will help with these costs. They all agree that it would be more expedient to voluntarily contribute as opposed to going through the planning board approval process. Well, up next, I sit down with Lois Celeste of the Saratoga Senior Center and Ruth Teets of the Baptist Health System in a weekly look at seniors. Plus, I also sit down with Maggie Frank of Wellspring Saratoga to bring you up to date on what's going on there. But first, if you see news happening, you want to share a story idea, or join us for an interview, give us a call on the hotline. The number is 798-8000.